Hello, 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 my art friends. How are you? We are fabulous. I wanted to share something with you that I think is just absolutely wonderful, especially for us introverts that love to stay home, us artists. And you know, this is my art journey that I like to share with you and how I'm learning and everything. So forever, I have always wanted to go to college for art. In high school, my dream was to go to Boston Art School and become a commercial artist, but life got in the way. So I was watching one of my YouTube channels, and she talked about a growing trend of people doing art school on their own. Right up my alley. Exactly. So I checked online for several colleges and universities and found their course lists, and even drilled down to their syllabi or syllabus. And I searched for textbooks that they use. One that came up on many of them was this first book, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Now, I have many, many watercolor exercise books. So my main objective was drawing classes. That's where I really needed some work. So I got these 4 books, all from thriftbooks.com at great prices. I have also found many, many art history YouTube channels and have saved several playlists and that I will watch to round out my art school University of Cyndie. I am going to put the links to these playlists on YouTube here in the description below, as well as I found Sister Wendy. Do you remember Sister Wendy? I think she was on PBS or BBC. She delightfully was one of the most best art interpreters I've ever seen. She sees things and shows us. I am in awe. I just love her. And I'm so glad I found her full playlist of all of her episodes. And I'm hoping they're all of her episodes. If there's more, I'll find them, because she is just delightful with the way she talks about art and interprets it and sees things I don't even see. She's fantastic. So even if you just want to watch for just for fun, she is just wonderful. And these are old. A lot of everything here is really old. But you know what? It stands the test of time. Believe me, they really do. Also, I have a Reddit link to a guy who I think started this trend maybe 6 years ago. 6 years ago by a guy named ModerndayJames, all one word. He printed out this fantastic curriculum based on the Marc Brunetts ArtSchool. He made a very comprehensive curriculum list. I believe he lists YouTube videos and books and online courses at the end. It is quite extensive. It was 6 years ago, and I just now, as I was getting ready to put together this video, his list is very, very extensive, and I might start incorporating his list into my art school University of Cyndie as well. I mean, I printed out his list of books. So if you would just want to, get a list of books or 1 or 2 of these books, I do have one James Gertie book. So, yes, if you would like to get one or a couple of these books, feel free to start your curriculum, your university. So let's take a look at the books that I currently have. So this book came up on several. So I went through to art courses like from Yale, Pennsylvania, and things like that. I drilled down right to the syllabi because I wanted to see what textbooks they were using. So many art courses are using this book, Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain. And it is good. I just started it. So what I do to get me going in the morning, I have a timer. I set the timer and I will read my email and Facebook, get that out of the way. I allow 15 minutes, and that is it. Because if I don't, I will be there for 3 hours. Then I'll do drawing, and I'll set a timer for 1 hour. And then I'll do my watercolor exercises for 2 hours. And then after that, go on to other tutorials or do my own art or whatever floats my boat. But this is my morning curriculum. So that's what I do. So this book, I started reading it, and it's really, really good. And when I got to this part, this quote, it's not even a quote, this paragraph, let me read this to you because I totally believe this. I have heard this from several other art teachers, especially in nature journaling and things like that. The exercises and the instructions in this book have been designed specifically for people who cannot draw at all, who may feel that they have little or no talent for drawing, and who may feel doubtful that they could ever learn to draw, but who think that they might like to learn. It is so totally true. I totally believe the more you do, the better you get. And this just proves it. But yeah, so I'm in the process of going through this book with my little curriculum here. Another thing I like to also point out is also go into the bibliographies. A lot of these books are super old, but who knows? Who cares, right? Find the books that they used to create this book. Why not? You know, they could be art books and stuff like that. Emergent properties of complex systems. I don't know, maybe I might want to learn from older books and things like that. So, the split brain in man, the scattered mind, the person after damage. Wow, these are a lot of good books. Some of these are psychological, but then there's also how to paint in pastels, visual learning, thinking and communication. I mean, just look at the bibliography of the books that they've used. Interesting, right? So that's that. So make sure you're in focus. A Guide to Drawing. This is another book that I just got from Thrift Books. And this looks great. I can't wait to dive into this. This looks like a college course book, doesn't it? Oh, this will keep my brain young as well, you know. So it takes a couple years for me to get through my art school university of Cyndie. This is what makes me happy, right? So A Guide to Drawing, 6th edition, and then this was at Thrift Books. All of these books were under $10, all of them. 300 Lessons in Arts. Now, I don't believe there's pictures, but it tells you what to do. To reveal in a single expression, have students draw in a single picture at least 4 houses, etc., etc. These are all ideas, which I think is awesome. This is going to be great. 300 Lessons in Art. And then this was not on any of the curriculums, but when I was in Thrift Books, I saw this, so I said, I'm grabbing it. A complete painter's course. So, excuse me. I'll be going through this as well. A complete painter's course. So, yeah. I just love this. This will keep me busy. I do need to do my own original art as well, so I should have specific days where I just do my own art or something like that. I could do that too. Like make Wednesday an all Cyndie art day. Or as soon as I'm just doing this to oil me up and get me going and get my art juices flowing again, because I seem to have lost that. Doing my own original art. I mean, I do original stuff here and there, but nothing I want to show you guys. So yeah, this is really cool, and I really want you to take a look at that that list, that one by ModerndayJames. It's from 6 years ago, but if you check the list, it's so comprehensive. It's really cool, and I think I might incorporate some of those books and some of those teachings as well. Right now, I'm just getting into the drawing and watercolors, but I really want to, the idea that I'm going to school. I'm just walking a couple of steps from my kitchen, which makes me happy. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad, go to the description and check out all those lists that I put out there for you, especially Sister Wendy as well, and then the art history list. And I just wanted to share this idea with you, and I think I'm going to do this is going to be a to be continued, and I'll keep you posted on what I've been doing, and I do have a watercolor exercise playlist. I might rename it or something, or I'll just put those kind of videos in that playlist. But this is going to be a to be continued, and I'll keep you posted on how I'm doing with my curriculum. Thanks for watching, you guys. I love you, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.